Welcome to another video from Cardboard East. My name is Jay. I play board games from Asia and share what I find with all of you. Welcome to Spiel Week. Next week is Spiel Essen 2024, the largest board game convention in the world. This week is Spiel Week here at Cardboard East. Every single day this week, I'm going hall by hall, taking you on a tour of all the board games from Asia at Spiel. Now, on Monday, we did Hall... on Monday, just about that, my nose is so itchy. Monday, we did Hall 6. Tuesday, Hall 5. Hall 3. And today... Wait, 6, 5, 4. I can count. And today is Hall 3. Hall 3 is a short one, so this will be a short video today. But let's go ahead and dive right on in. Boom! Now, here we are at Hall 3. Now you're going to bust in through here from Hall 4, and then you're going to cut a corner here, and then check out 3V110, which is Nuts Publishing. Now they are a French publisher, but they have picked up war games from Japan by Yoshiki Nakaguro, Banzai Games. And this is Port Arthur. They picked up 3 games, and this is the second of the 3. This was originally... Red Sun Blue Cross, and you can see it here. Red Sun Blue Cross is the original version. And this is what the original version looked like. Nice chits on a board. A lot of people don't realize that there's a huge war game community in Japan. But now it's called Port Arthur. And then here you go, what the updated art looks like now. So it's very, very different. So you have this new, I guess the Empire of Japan has these new guns, these new machines, and they're going against, and they're going against China, the leftover remains of Ming Dynasty. So you're like this small faction that has super strong warships, and then this other faction that has plenty outdated old technology warships. And you're trying to see how long you can last. This is a really good game. I definitely want to pick this up. Here's Korea. Here's part of China. So it's Korea. I apologize. I guess my history is mixed up here. And then here's Port Arthur, where the game is named after. This is a CDG. This is a card-driven game where you're playing cards. Let's see if we could find some in here from all the games back in the day. No, they don't have any cards to show. Well, this is a CDG where you're playing cards, and the cards, you could either choose to do the event effect of the card, or you could choose to have like these certain points, like unit points that give you a certain maneuver, and you can do lots of different things you can do. So this is an updated version of it. It looks nice and neat. So I definitely want to pick that up. And if you're interested in war games, all of Yoshiki Nakaguro, who is Banzai Games, which is right here, Yoshiki Nakaguro, he has like lunchbox style games. All his games are like maybe 60 to 90 minutes. This is one of the best ones out there from him. Not my favorite of his, but definitely one of his best. So we're going to leave Nuts Publishing and just run all the way down the hall, cut down around Pegasus, and keep going to 3F113, and that is Moongate Design, as well as a lot of other publishers. But Moongate Design has... let's see here. Moongate Design has Panda Spin, a game by Carl Chuddik. You don't know who Carl Chuddik is? Carl Chuddik designed one of the best games, the best card games in all of history, and that is Glory to Rome, one of my favorite games of all time. So the fact that he has a new card game out is fantastic to me. And it's a shedding game, and I played this at Spiel. The interesting thing of this game is that when you lose, you'll play cards, and if you lose, all the cards come back to you. So get regular, like you play 2, 3, 4, 5. I play an ace. Everyone else loses, and I get to continue with the next trick. I get to lead the next trick. Everyone else will kick their cards back, and then they'll flip them over. So you can see this is the original value here. So it's a 3, and then you lose, and now this 2, which is here, comes a king. So when you essentially, it's like you win the trick, and then you're going to lead the trick with something low, so that way you can upgrade it to something nicer and more powerful later on. Now, the artwork on this game is absolutely gorgeous. It recently had a Kickstarter, I don't see the link here, but the Kickstarter is quite nice. Here we go. And then here's the Kickstarter. Here are all the components. It's quite nice. It is there for Essen pickup. This is a really clever shedding game, and I definitely think it's worth checking out. And the artwork is fantastic. And after that, you're going to leave here, cut through this, go all the way here to 3A411, and that is Salt and Pepper Games. Now, Salt and Pepper Games will have a lot of games out there that I'm interested in. The Onoda is a solo game. It's about Onoda, who's this Japanese soldier who thought the war ended like 30 years. He was alone on an island for like many, many years. I find that story quite fascinating. But if you are looking here for a game, it is Escape from the Moon. This is the English version of a Japanese game. It is a solo game, and it looks so fascinating. I was going to pick this up, but I decided against it because I knew that Salt and Pepper had picked it up. This is from Jugame Studio. Jugame Studio does a lot of great games. Let's do a ranking here. As you can see, Perfect Hotel is one of the nice ones. Gen Crafters is one of my favorites. Kamakura Collection made my top 100 board games from Japan of all time. Last Dungeon Pocket is phenomenal. Banzai Uchu is a super chill game. But they also came out with Last Dungeon Dice, which is very recently. This is a really excellent solo game. So they are specializing in all these solo games coming out, and Escape from the Moon is one of them. I think this game looks really, really cool. So I definitely recommend checking that out. Also, I really like Salt and Pepper Games. They have also did Unreliable Wizard, which is also another solo game from Titan Heads from Japan. I am going to do a video, I think, on the best solo games from Japan, because there are quite a few that are definitely worth talking about, and I definitely want to highlight that. But that's Salt and Pepper Games. And then you're going to cut the corner, go all the way here, hugging the outside to 3H511. And that is Dronda Games. Now, Dronda Games picked up this game. Oh, and Galactic Cruise will also be there, so it might be a little, crowded. But they picked up this game, Explorers of Navoria. Now, this is the new title of it. The older version is, oh my goodness, Pai Qi Xiao Zhen. My Chinese has been regressing. This is the original version. This is the version that I have. And this is, man, when you look at this game, there's a lot of things that are going in my mind. Like, one, the artwork looks very much like Hal Farron from like Leader Games and Root. It's definitely heavily inspired by that. But this game is an excellent Gateway Plus game. And it's the colors on it are so gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now, if you want to know more about this game, I think the best video that talks about it is... Where is he? There you are. Boardgames actually made a video about this game, and it is by far the best video. You should definitely check this out. He goes into why it's such a cool Euro game, and there's such a fun little twist to the game that I find novel and I haven't seen before. It is don't let this cute art fool you, though. It is extremely tight. This is an extremely tight game. Let's see if we can find a picture of the board. Essentially, you are... I guess this will be as the best we can get. You are... No. There's one down here. Yes, right here. Yeah, sure, fine. Here's the center island, and you see, like, here is the wetlands, here's the desert, and up here is the mountains. And you're trying to race up here as far as you can over the course of 3 rounds. And it's an extremely tight game. But this is a game that's really cute. But the problem is that you kind of memorize the cards because the card pool is quite low. Which is great that Dronda Games, when they picked it up, they added this expansion, Forgotten Lands, and added more cards to the deck. And the artwork just keeps that same kind of cutesy art. So I'm really curious to see what they've finally done with it. I think they ran a Kickstarter campaign and they did a really good job. So this is a game that I think is worth getting. I believe this is originally a Chinese game. Came from China or Shanghai, I believe, which is in China. But that takes us, and you cut down here all the way to Hall 2, which will be tomorrow's video. Now, this has been Spiel Week. We're going from Hall 6, 5, 4, 3, and it ends at Hall 2. And once again, my name is Jay. I play board games from Asia and share to find with all of you. If you haven't seen the previous videos, definitely check those videos out, and I'll see you tomorrow for Hall 2. See you there.